Once again, we get a hint at a possible God of War 2017 release. Let's unpack this news in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And don't forget to hit that like button. One of the big upcoming PlayStation 4 exclusives, God of War, is coming up. We don't really know when, but a 2017 release seems more likely every day. Now, the voice actor of Kratos put the game's title in his Twitter bio with 2017 behind it. Why do it if yes, this game was the 2017 planned release? He obviously knows when the new God of War game will release. I mean, he's Kratos, but he probably didn't know that he could not communicate that right now, or he was just not, being smart. I saw some people say, yeah, but he put 2017 behind it because he was then finished with his work, but I would argue that his work was done in 2016. In December 2016, the director on God of War tweeted that the game was playable from beginning to the end. So that kinda means with voice acting, right? It otherwise would not really make sense. And it's also way more common that you put the year of release behind the title you're working on than the year you worked on it, right? Just look at every movie, it's just weird. I already mentioned the tweet from the director, which also shows that the game was pretty far along, and that was in December 2016. They probably need to polish stuff, fix bugs right now. That will likely not take 1 year. Then we also had Sony Germany tweeting about upcoming 2017 games and what people were most excited about, including Horizon, Red Dead Redemption 2, and yes, God of War. So an official Sony account mentioned God of War as a 2017 game. They probably know what's up, don't you think? If we combine this with the fact that the voice of Kratos also puts a 2017 date on this game, I think it's a pretty safe bet. But I have a theory though. In the last couple of years, we haven't seen a huge AAA first party PS4 game in the holidays. Uncharted 4 was delayed, just like Horizon Zero Dawn, both planned for a release in the holiday. In the end, it was better for these games. I mean, the competition is just way less when you're not releasing in the holiday. So, are they going to break this streak of not releasing a AAA first party game in the holiday with God of War? Well, I think it depends. Right now, the big game of the holidays are, while they're not really announced, we can kind of already guess them. Battlefront 2, the new Call of Duty game, something that Ubisoft will do, maybe Assassin's Creed or Far Cry. Maybe Bethesda has something up their sleeves as well, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Sony will have a deal with Red Dead Redemption 2, probably again with Call of Duty, maybe Battlefront. I don't know if that's possible to have for Battlefront and Call of Duty that are probably releasing very close to each other, both shooters, both bad competition. I don't know if Sony can have deals for both. Anyway, they also have exclusive content for Destiny 2. They will probably release some sort of event during the holiday, Destiny 2. So yeah, then you will also have the PlayStation branding. So Sony already has a ton of awesome content on their platform. Okay, it's not exclusive, but you still get the exposure with the PlayStation logo. So why put God of War in the middle of that? It will probably not help the game. Well, there are two reasons why I might think they will still do it. I think they're just sitting on this game. One, for the Scorpio, of course. Microsoft is going to release a super powerful hardware, a new console this year. If they totally blow everyone away at E3, then maybe Sony will be like, okay, we want to counter that. And yeah, an awesome way to counter that is of course releasing a fucking amazing looking game around the same time that is playable on a cheaper 4K console that people then can also get. The other scenario is that Red Dead Redemption 2 will be delayed, that the game will go to 2018, so that leaves a spot in the fall where they can then fit God of War perfectly. Every huge Rockstar game in recent memory didn't hit their planned release. Red Dead Redemption 2 is now fall 2017, but I wouldn't be surprised if it slipped as well. And if Sony is really banking on this marketing deal with this game, they maybe have a bundle ready at when the game will release, then they will miss something if that option is gone. But then releasing God of War might make up for it. One thing is certain, a 2017 release for God of War looks even more likely than ever. Maybe at E3 we will hear more of that. They say, and it's available in a few months. One of the oh my god announcements from the press conference. Because That would really be an awesome announcement. I can't wait to play it. It looks totally insane, and it also looks to be a pretty interesting story. A linear game with an awesome story. Yes, please. What do you think? Will God of War hit in 2017? I will keep you up to date on this channel, so be sure to subscribe, like the video if you did, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.